His name is Aleksey Kaplun. Please, Aleksey. So what would you tell us about the independent generation?
Well, thank you, George. I'm going to keep it concise because we've long since run out of time. In the near future, I guess there will be two main trends in the development of renewables. The first topic is the development of renewables in terms of pricing, and they've been discussing that, and development of renewables in isolated standalone grids. And there are different topics. That's different technologies, different regulations that need to be tweaked and fine-tuned. That's different economics and different business principles. So as soon as we've been working in parallel, but we need to pursue technologies and support not just in European part of Russia, but in numerous remote areas. And we even have remote areas in the Moscow Oblast and in the Russian Arctics in the Far East. I guess, we have 19 solar plants, 3 wind plants. There is going to be one more fairly soon. And, we've gained some experiences, and we made the following conclusions. Renewables in isolated grids, technologies are essential not just in terms of the plant itself, but provision of power to modernization of diesel power plants currently in use, need to assure conjunction between different sources. So, that calls for comprehensive approaches. And I've talked about that again and again. A capital expenditure, for instance, in Russia and in Arab Emirates. 40%. We have this power plant in Ataga. We inaugurated it a year and a half ago. It's just 1 megawatt. But nonetheless, it was a Guinness book. It's in the Guinness Book of Records, northmost solar plant in the world. 40% of capex is equipment, and 60% is construction, assembled permafrost foundations, very complex logistics, need to pursue planning on a day-by-day basis, different principles of project implementation. So when it comes to projects pursued and implemented in such areas, it's not just about performance of solar panels or fans. It's a bunch of other things that are not necessarily interrelated, that those are things in themselves. So what hinders the systemic development? Being an energy company, we are constrained in our resources. Our task is not just to launch pilots and or roll projects out, but we need to make way for further investors. So what hinders that? In European Russia, there are capacity delivery agreements. They are comprehensible. We don't have that in areas where we work. So what's most important to us is creation of long-term rules of the game, whatever their format, long-term tariffs or otherwise, government guarantees, whatever, but things must be comprehensible, they must be long-term, and they must be investor-oriented. From 2018 onward, such things are quite possible, I think, and you will see an outburst of such projects, not just solar. People who work in the diesel segment will come along too. We need systemic solutions to long-term problems we have in remote areas. Thank you so much. And by the way,